Recording should sound good. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello. Hold on. If I talk this way, hello. 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 Oh my gosh. Wish I could flip this mic arm, or it had like one more extension that it was right in front of me. Like, I don't like that it's to my side. This is now annoying. What's up? I feel like if I want to record this properly, I'm gonna like talk this way. Like, hello everyone. Man, if only there was a way to actually fix this. If only there was a way. But I'm out of time. What's up? Alright, I assume I'm live because I have a couple people saying hi. What's up, Martin? What's up, Biased? And what's up, Mango? How you guys doing? The flood is an unstoppable force. Yes, we're going to talk about that today. So, this is a live stream that I do plan on turning into a video. So, it's going to be interesting. This will be the first time I've ever done this before. Also, the S'more Man is hiding in the corner. First time I've ever done this before. I'm going to be doing a tier list, as the title says. I'm going to be kind of going through the zombie franchises that I've ranked through. Oh, yeah, you saw that? You saw it? You saw it? I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Do you guys like the member badge? I just added it. I just added it in before I created the live stream. So you guys now have crowns for your 2-year badge, and then I changed it. The ice one is gone. Ice one's gone. What's up, Soul Train? The ice one is gone, and the king one has replaced the 1 year, and then I scaled everything down. So there's gonna be a new one for 2 years. I'm not even going to say what it is. I'm actually going to keep it a mystery until someone gets 2 years. That's what I'm going to do. I'll keep it as a secret. I'll keep it as a secret until someone gets 2 years. Fall backwards in my chair. That's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, and that's the zombie sandwich. Let me see. That's the zombread. I'm going to actually take my headphones off because I don't need them for this. So there's no reason for me to have them because I'm not listening to anything. So if someone super chats and you guys want to like jump scare me or be a member, I'm sorry. Not going to happen in today's stream if that does happen. Just don't. I feel like I look goofy with the headphones on. Especially with how massive those things are. These things, like, guys. These things are some thick headphones. Like, they're good. They are some thick headphones, I'll tell you what. Alright. Will our opinions be shown in the video with your arguments on them? So, it really depends on what Marconi, and whatever editor. I think everyone just calls him Marco. I don't know. He's going to see that clip and he'll laugh at it or something. The clip. Actually, I don't know why I said clip. I'm struggling with basic English right now. Give me a second. My brain needs a second to put things together. This is gonna be one of those videos where they're kind of like cut, like it's a live stream and then it's cutting around. In the final video, I think I'm gonna put like a bunch of footage and all that stuff. But the audio and me talking, this is all gonna be important. Yeah, collect my thoughts. Whew, gotta breathe in, breathe out, all that stuff. The mold spots are kind of weird, doesn't look too zombie. I think that's the best version I could do, and I really appreciate the Andy. Dude, I am struggling. I'm going to have to record this, and this is going to have to be a video. I'm struggling right now. Andy, the creator of the emote, the artist I work with, was really kind and could do, like, infinite revisions, but I felt like I was taking too much of his time up. So, I think it looks fine. I really do think it looks fine, and that's what I wanted. That's what I had in mind when I created it. So, that's what I had in mind when I said zombie sandwich. So, as far as I'm concerned, it looks great. And it's kind of all that matters at this point. Yeah, I do got to collect my thoughts, though. Also, to your point about will our opinions be shown in the video with your arguments on them, it really depends. To finish that thought, collect my thought and finish it. I might respond to you guys and, like, talk. Like, it's going to be a regular live stream. Like, I'm going to be reading chat and talking. But Marconi is going to cut the pieces where I kind of give my opinion and where I rank it. And that's going to be the video. It's going to be cutting that and then throwing it in, cutting it, and kind of like chop, chop, chop. I just prefer the second revision better, to be honest. Really, I did not like that. I did not like that one. It's funny you said that. I did not. So, That is interesting. Also, give me 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, sick. Frick. Discord. Let me kind of. This is set, so that's good. Let me close. Don't close. Let me close everything else. I was playing Geometry Dash before I went live, in case you're wondering. All right, close that. Close that. All I want. So OBS is recording right now. I've never done this before, so give me 1 second. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. The problem is that I don't even know like I don't know how to do that. Like honestly, I have zero idea to do that. Custom browser docs. Like I don't know how do you make your chat? I have no. This is a YouTube stream. Twitch is so easy. Twitch, you just pop, 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 and then you're done. But like I have zero idea to do this. Pop out. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do this. Give me 1 second. I might have fixed it. Docs. Custom browser doc. Hold up. New chat, and then this is the URL. The problem is that as soon as I click on this, it disappears. Oh, wait, hold up. That was weird. How do I do that again? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That worked. Give me a second, guys. Hold up. Browser. Oh, that's what I can do. I do a browser source. Browser source. Browser. Chat. See, like, what is this? Yeah, I hate that. Delete. Like, I would do chat. Chat. OBS. Chat. I'm trying to figure it out. You said do chat. I'm not going to do chat. I'm not going to do it. Sorry. It's just. Twitch is so easy. Twitch, you just log into your Twitch and then it saves your chat. With YouTube, because each live stream is its own independent thing and its own thing, it's kind of annoying. So, yeah, what I meant was to pull up a screenshot of the opinions and make a voiceover. Oh, no, I'm not doing that, Mango. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I thought you meant like having chat on screen. No. For a video, no, that wouldn't work. I'm going to be honest, like, the video, they wouldn't care what someone in chat said. They would kind of care about what, not me because I'm super important, but because it's the flow of a video. It's a linear flow. If I just keep bumping around and like, oh, this is what this person said, this person, it's too scatterbrained. I'd rather it just be, here's game, here's thoughts, here's game, here's thoughts, here's game, here's thoughts, here's game, here's thoughts, rather than like jumping, like, oh, this is, I get what you're saying, and maybe if you're doing like a longer cut and a longer video, but for the point of the video, what I'm trying to make, no, probably not. You have to use some sort of embed thing. Yeah, you do. And YouTube live streaming, Twitch is so much better for live streaming. I know you guys don't like Twitch because you guys are spoiled. And I know that you guys are, YouTube viewers are kind of spoiled because you don't have to experience Twitch ads and the Twitch user experience. Twitch is a much better streaming platform, but oh my gosh, YouTube can suck sometimes. It's so bad. I'm sorry, guys. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I'm sorry. Twitch ads suck. They do, though. That is the problem. They do. I went on to I was watching someone stream, and 2 minutes in, I got 8 ads, and it was 2.5. What's the most amount of ads you can run on Twitch is up to 3 minutes. I swear I got I ate every single second of that 3 minutes. Couldn't do anything. And Twitch, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if this is true. Hold up. Hold up, give me a second. Do Twitch ads pause if not on main screen? I don't know how to say it. Oh yeah. And now listen to this. This is awesome. Twitch ads will pause when I am not looking at the tab. So I can't get out of watching the ads. Like I can't just do this. Like, oh, ad on this screen? No, you can't do that. They make it where you have to watch it. So awful. So awful. That was like, I don't know. I don't know what Twitch is trying to do, but they're trying to make their user base hate them. That's just the truth. Twitch, that's evil. It's evil. I'm telling you, it's evil. It's not fun. No one likes it. No one likes it. No one likes it. They have hands that come out of your device and force your eyeballs open. Yeah, they do. You'll be like, you'll be like, fall asleep to an ad, and the hands will just grab you. Just like that. What does that mean? Like the gif or the meme from that movie where like the guy's like eyes are spread open and he has to watch the TV screen. It's like that, but it's Twitch with your eyeballs whenever you're trying not to watch an advertisement. It's awful, man. It's awful. All right, let's get into the video. As explained, I'm gonna do a whole voiceover for the intro, so I don't really have to get too crazy in it. I kind of just have to say, starting off with the first franchise. So that's kind of how it's gonna go. I'm still recording all this nonsense, but whatever. Nonsense chatter. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'm still thinking of what order I should do these in, because I mean I should probably start with a really good zombie franchise here. I'm gonna start off with The Walking Dead because it's the most mild franchise, and then I'll kind of scatter some other ones in. Project Zomboid I'll kind of put in the middle. Minecraft, put Fallout, World War Z. Yeah, that's kind of a good order. I like this order. Maybe move Dying Light a little bit over. Left 4 Dead's a good one. I'll kind of save that towards the end. You kind of gotta you gotta pace the video. You gotta pace it. Like Plants vs Zombies. Yeah, Plants vs Zombies sucks. I'll put that in the middle of the video. How about that? I'll put that in the middle of the video. I don't hate Plants vs Zombies. I just hate the discourse around it. At least I'm not the only one that feels that way. I forgot who it was in call, but I think Iron was in the call once. Like we were doing like one of those community Discord calls, and Iron told me that the Plants vs Zombies community is like that, and then I looked it up, and then it's actually very true. They're actually very much like that. At least people can't say you haven't played it. Yeah, and I grew up with this game, bro. I grew up with it downloaded. Plants vs Zombies and Plants vs Zombies 2. Grew up with them downloaded. That's just what I did. All right? I don't want to hear nothing. All right. I'm going to start off with the... Let me stretch first. Oh, wasting so much time. Oh, man. Apparently the PVZ comics have some insane things. So much where a lot of the discourse comes from, but I think they're just salty. Yeah, they're 100% salty. It doesn't even matter about the comics, dude. It doesn't even matter. I don't care. I'm done. I'm over Plants vs Zombies. I'll be back on Plants vs Zombies when we get to it on the list. All right, ready? Here we go. Get that off my desk. Let me move these headphones because they're right where my hand is, and I do not like that. You can sit up there. Yeah, comics are not. I don't care. They're boring and they're lame and they're all run by Dr. Zomboss. That's all I gotta say. Ooh, good thing I got that yawn out of the way early. All right, starting off this list of zombie franchises that I think I could. All right, that's an outtake right there. That was awesome. That was really good. I got half a sentence out and then I immediately messed up. Oh man. Whew. All right, starting off our list of zombie franchise. I just can't talk. All right, starting off our list of franchises that I think I could or could not survive, we're going with a classic, The Walking Dead. Now, The Walking Dead is a franchise that has a place in a lot of fans' hearts. It's one of the most popular zombie franchises ever, whether it be the video games, whether it be the shows. For the regards of the video I did the Walking Dead video games, but it's pretty similar to the show. The Walking Dead, I hate to say it because I know a lot of people love the franchise. I easily think I could survive this zombie franchise. Just be honest, all right? Let's sit back and let's be honest. The Walking Dead zombies are extremely slow. They're extremely dumb, and I hate to say it, but most of the people that die to zombies in The Walking Dead they're dumb. Their deaths are awful. And some of the deaths that are there, it's someone cowering, zombies approaching them, and their response is just to sit in the corner, get in the fetal position and just die. Like, that's just their response to it. The Walking Dead zombies are not that strong compared to the other, tens of zombie franchises we have to talk about today, but they're just not strong. They're not good. They're bad. I think I could survive. I think I could outrun them. I think you could be strategic about it. And in fact, the only way that I think the Walking Dead franchise could get one on humanity and win, or I could die, is death. If you don't know, within The Walking Dead, dying can turn you into a zombie. You don't have to get bitten. You don't have to have a zombie, munching on your arm like it's a snack. No, you can just die, whether it be of a sickness, whether it be of blood loss, you chop off your leg, you can just bleed to death. You can die and turn into a zombie no matter what. As long as your head and your nervous system is still intact, the Walking Dead virus will still take over and your body will become a reanimated corpse. So that is the only way that I see myself falling to The Walking Dead, is if I die of something that is out of my control and then I become a zombie. I think the Walking Dead zombie virus, I think I could completely survive that one, to be honest. What's up, Dom? I remember seeing one scene from The Walking Dead. It was a little girl who almost got bit by a zombie, but she kept wandering. Then she wandered again and got bitten, so they had to kill her. No one is surviving World War Z. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. That's later in the list. That one is woo. World War Z is tough, man. World War Z is tough. I remember. Oh yeah, but bias to your point. Yeah, when I was playing The Walking Dead on stream. I was playing The Walking Dead on stream, and one of the characters, zombies are approaching him from one side, and there's woods. There's open fields, everything behind him. And the guy just sits there and just and gets eaten alive. What? Bro, if you want to live, you just go the other direction. They didn't even lunge at him or anything. He just sat there, and then they just, the zombies sat down, crisscross applesauce. You got a little bite, he started munching on them. It was so lame. It was so dumb. The Walking Dead deaths sometimes are the saddest deaths ever. I'm telling you, the only way that they would ever kill someone is if they just die and become a zombie. That's the only way that I see that happening. I do agree with your Walking Dead ranking. Definitely an easy one. But if you are stupid, you will die. Just don't be stupid. Yeah, just don't be stupid. All right. Actually, this is for the video. If you could cut this in there, Marco. I guess I gotta fit this in there. And in fact, the only way that I could see myself dying in The Walking Dead would be... never mind. Whatever. I'm recording a video, Dom, but I'm doing a horrible job so far. I cannot record a video in live motion in with the face cam for the life of me. It is the weirdest thing ever. I am unable to record. It is so bad. It is bafflingly bad. Bafflingly bad. It's awful. Can I get a hi? Hello. I don't say hi, I say hello. They have plot armor? Exactly. They do have plot armor, but yeah. A literal child survived by staying up in a treehouse. Exactly. Thank you, Biased. But yeah, The Walking Dead, the one thing that's probably the most dangerous is people. The zombies, as dangerous as they are, however you want to exaggerate that, the people and the politics of the Walking Dead world, what group you can join, what group you want to align yourself, what group you're going to fight, where you're going to live. It really, that's probably more important than dodging zombies and figuring out how to navigate that. Call of Duty is not a zombie game? Yes, it is. Call of Duty Zombies. It's actually a really cool mode. I'd recommend you give it a little click, and I recommend you play it. A lot of classics on there. Because it's from Dimensions. It's still zombies. I guess I'm missing your point here. It's not a zombie game because it's from Dimensions. Okay, if I take a zombie from Minecraft, another dimension, and then I throw it into Dying Light, it's still a zombie. I mean, it didn't just magically turn into like a cat. It's a zombie. It's a zombie. It's a zombie. All right, up next in terms of all right, next up on the list, we have Call of Duty Zombies. Call of Duty Zombies is an instant death. Anyone that says they would survive Call of Duty Zombies, maybe for 2 seconds. I'll give you 3 seconds if you really try. There is no way that you are surviving the Call of Duty Zombies anything, really. Whether, you go into the Call of Duty Zombies world or zombies from Call of Duty come into our world. These things are vicious. Call of Duty Zombies they're vicious. They tear apart everything and they don't leave something behind. They're kind of like The Walking Dead. All they do is they just completely eviscerate anyone in their path, and then the corpse just reanimates and it's on to attack. I mean, if we really want to get into it, you could talk about Origins. I mean, you look at some of the bodies on Origins, and then you have a Panzer Soldat, right? I mean, if anyone's infected and they're using a suit or they're using some piece of machinery, hey, like, that suddenly becomes a weapon for the zombies. And not only, Call of Duty Zombies is all spawned around the idea of an Element 115. So, this element existing, I mean, you have the Apothicons, you have so many crazy possibilities that are possible because of Call of Duty Zombies and its mere existence. The existence of a zombie causes so many catastrophic things to happen. There's no way I survive. There's no way you survive. No one's surviving. We're all dead. We're all going to become zombies within no time. The only people surviving are named Richtofen, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takio. And even then, they die a couple times. So, that's it. No one's surviving. We're all dead. America. Dude, Call of Duty Zombies are fast. They are so fast. COD Zombies, you are surviving for about 5 rounds and you're screwed. And then straight up power monsters. No, you're not even surviving. Call of Duty Zombies, like, yes, you can see, like, the round 1 mentality. I'm just going to take a basic zombie. Those things do not die. They do not die. I understand that you can kill them, right? You kill them in Call of Duty Zombies. But I don't know how to use an AR-15. I don't know how to use I'm sure I could figure out how to use a gun, right? I can't learn it immediately while zombies are chasing me, right? Like, oh, hey, I need you to use this super high-powered rifle, right, that you've never shot a gun before, and then here's waves of zombies trying to kill me, right? I'm American. I'm not the American that, like, goes to the gun range every Sunday to celebrate my freedom. That's not what I do, all right? So I'm screwed. I'm dead. And if we're going to be honest, everyone else is dead. No one is surviving. Yeah, it's crazy. And Call of Duty Zombies in general, you're dead. You're done for. You're dead. You're done for. There's no surviving. I got a Glock in my sock. Yeah, that Glock in your sock but is not surviving. Yeah, but it's in my jeans. Just out of nowhere, zombies are chasing me. Someone throws me a gun and just like that. Like, my eyes are closed and, like, it all just clicks. Like that. Like, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. I'm gonna get, like, that shoulder. What happens when, like, you ever see someone shoot a gun and they don't know how to properly use their shoulder and leverage it? So when it shoots, the recoil almost, like, dislocates their shoulder. Like, I would be that guy. My shoulder's just pounded back. My arm is just out of its socket. I haven't seen someone dislocate their shoulder, but I know that people who don't, they don't have the stock right. It's just pain, pure pain. Even if you know how to use a gun, you won't survive the hordes. Yeah, 100%. You won't survive the hordes. Halo's instant dead, yeah. How do zombies die if they're dead already? That's a great question. That's a great question. One that I haven't really been able to figure out for myself. They just lie on the floor and they don't move, and I just call that dead. Who knows? Maybe they're still alive. I don't know. Do you know? Do you know? Are you asking the zombies? Are you checking their pulse? Do zombies have a pulse? That's a good question. Do zombies have a pulse? I guess it depends on the franchise. Hey, alright. So they're alive again. Yeah, there you go. I'm biased. So I guess it's interesting. Do they have a pulse? Do they have a different kind of pulse? Their brain. Their heart. Zero clue. Alright, moving on to the next franchise. We got Halo. Halo, might not make sense at first. We're talking about Halo's Flood. The Flood is a intergalactic parasite virus that uses organic matter, Because remember, Halo has multiple species. There's all sorts of different alien races. The Flood can take over all of them. Anything that exists, any organic matter, it can completely wipe anything out. It'll take over. It'll, possess or infect the population of whatever species you want to talk about. It'll infect them, use them at first to kind of carry out the virus to continue to spread. But then the Flood, which is crazy. I didn't see this with any other franchise that I checked out, and the ones that are on this list that have videos that I ranked or franchises I ranked. The Flood can create its own organic matter, so it gets so big to a point that it can live off itself. It'll create its own ecosystem. It'll completely take over everything. It'll keep feeding itself, producing its own troops. It no longer needs anyone to infect, produces its own troops, and then can take over ships. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Flood can take over ships to then use those ships to spread the virus even further. I mean, if the Flood touches Earth, done for. I mean, 0.000000001% chance that we survive with the Flood touching Earth. Or if I get thrown into Halo, if I'm on the front lines and I'm fighting next to Master Chief, I think I'm dead. Master Chief has plot armor. I don't have that. I'm dead. I am putting Halo in death. There is no way around it. I'm dead. It's going to be a rough ride. Oh, man. The Last of Us, I ain't going to survive 10 minutes max. The Last of Us is interesting. I'm actually excited to get to this one. Halo is death. The Flood is near impossible to survive, and even if you do escape, they'll probably take over the galaxy, and if they do, you have to activate the Halo Ray, which will kill you. Well, here's the thing. Master Chief is like the only thing keeping the Flood in check, right? It's just Master Chief. That's it. It's like, oh, hey, what's your stop against, Call of Duty zombies? Oh, it's a ray gun. What's your stop against the Walking Dead zombies? A 9mm pistol. What's your stop against the Flood? It's this giant guy named Master Chief. Like, we don't have Master Chief on Earth. Sorry to tell you guys. I'm not Master Chief. You're not Master Chief. We don't have Master Chief. Mango, are you Master Chief? I see he's in your profile picture. Are you Master Chief? I'm not surviving. He's the only one surviving. All right? I'm dead. I'm done. What's up, Minty? Like, do they die when the head gets cut off? I would assume so, Dom. But even then, headless zombie? I mean, but the head is like the main perceiver of all senses. Mango is definitely Master Chief? Yeah, exactly. I'd probably survive Flood because I have God. Like, what does that mean? Oh, shoot, I gotta turn this off when I'm recording. Hold up. I get what you mean. Edits. Like the Flood. I get it. Noah's Ark. I get it. I get what you're saying. I'm dead in Last of Us. So them clickers are for myself. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, hello, Minty. Biased. I got what he was saying. He meant the Flood as in like Noah's Ark. It took me a second, but I got it. All right. Next up franchise, we're going to have The Last of Us. Now, The Last of Us, the show is awesome, at least the first season. And the games, they're all awesome. Probably one of the greatest video game franchises I've ever played and gotten the pleasure of studying, getting to know, and talk about in a video. I really enjoyed this franchise, and the zombies are awesome. If you guys don't know, it's a parasite. It is not a parasite. Whoa. It is a fungus, cordyceps. Cordyceps, that's a word. It is a fungus. It's very interesting the way, in contrast to other zombie franchises, I mean, biting obviously is a way to spread the virus, but it's a fungus, so it's able to completely overgrow like cities. It's able to take over entire areas, and you can see the network. If you guys don't know, fungus is really connected, and it's interesting how fungus over here can be connected to fungus over here. Well, in the Last of Us with the cordyceps, the fungus over here that's infecting a bunch of zombies can infect and notify the other ones over here, hey, go attack these people. It's really interesting. It's a really awesome world. I'm dead. I know that in The Last of Us, there's QZs or quarantine zones, and there's areas where there's pockets where humanity does survive. But I think in the broader scale, it's just such a small fraction of those who were alive before the infection spread. I just don't think there's a way that I make it out of there. And if I do it, it's like a 10% chance. So I guess I could throw it in maybe because there's a possibility. I don't get bitten. I find a way to make it to safer areas. Also where I live, like I could probably find, I don't want to dox myself, but I could probably find a way to make it to less populated areas. So There's a chance I could survive. So I think I'm going to throw it in maybe, actually, rather than pure death. There's a chance I can survive. There's a chance I can make it out. Is it that high? No. But thinking about it in my head, if I think that I even have a 20... no, it's death. Actually, I just talked myself into death. My bad. I'm dead. There's no way I'm surviving that. With how fast The Last of Us zombies are, the progression of clickers, there's tanks, bloaters, like those things are massive. You know what? I think I'm dead. Actually, I take back my statement. I'm dead. There's no way I survive that. Chad, there's no way. There's no way I'm surviving that. I for a second I believed, and then I realized, no, I'm dead. There's no way around that. I'm dead. Even at like 10% chance, like, yes, there's a chance you could always make it to safety, but think about it. In The Last of Us show, there are areas where the roads are shut down. It's death. It's death. There's no way. I just don't think. I don't know. I don't think I make it. I think I'd be dead. What's up, Iron Metal? Well, I'm going out. All right, see you. Maybe shouldn't the tier list have 4 tiers? Let's have maybe death, universe death, and The Last of Us and Halo being the same tier, as they are very different. That's true. What's up, Tux? That's true. That's a good point. All this negative energy, guys. You guys are giving off negative vibes. You guys are all like negative vibes, man. Yeah, I don't know. I might re-record. I might redo this part. Interesting conversation. Hold up. I'm actually going to redo that. I'm just going to redo the whole thing. Man, I'm thinking. The Last of Us is... it's deadly. A ton of people die. But also... people do survive. That's the problem. That was a good point. People do survive The Last of Us. So... Mango, you're dead. I'm not. No. Nice try, but you're dead. I don't trust that. You're dead. You're dead, brother. You're dead. All right, hold up. Let me redo this. Let me kind of redo this. All right. Next up, The Last of Us. Now, The Last of Us is a awesome franchise. I loved doing the research, finding out everything about this, the cordyceps infection, and the difference between like a virus and a fungus. It was really interesting. But The Last of Us's world is definitely different from those like Call of Duty Zombies and Halo. The Last of Us, there are survivors. There are QZs decades after the initial outbreak. You have, obviously, Joel and the Fireflies and the different factions that are finding a way to survive out there despite the infection. The initial outbreak, obviously, was chaos. A fungus, right? It takes over. It spreads through bites, and then as time progresses, it can take over entire areas, buildings. The fungus taking over entire networks. If you don't know how fungus works, how fungi work, however you say that, it's a lot. And the way that the zombies over here, because they're connected, can tell the zombies over here that there's someone. It's really cool. It's really crazy. But finding out whether I could survive it, it's interesting. I don't think I would survive. I think I would die. I think there's a 10% chance, 5% chance, okay, maybe 3% chance that I could get to safety, depending on where I live. I don't want to dox myself, but I think that I could make it to safety and I could exist in relative peace for a while, but there's just so many zombies. The infection also gets better. You have clickers. The Rat King was seen once. You have bloaters. There's a lot. There's a lot to consider as time progresses from the initial outbreak onward. I think there's just such a small chance. And here's the thing. Because of that, I'm actually going to change the tier list. I've decided we're going to add a tier called, I'm going to make this tier death, and I'm going to make this tier I can't spell, instant death, and then I'm going to change it because Call of Duty Zombies and Halo, death. The Flood, death. Zombies, Element 115, death. There's, death. Like, it is no survivors. But The Last of Us, there are humans left. So it's a really weird way to view it. So if the Last of Us virus was to come into the modern day world and start infecting humans, it's a tough, dude, oh my gosh, stop it. I need to turn off vibrating. Bro, seriously. I can't have a single thought. All right, do not disturb. Brother, stop it. Someone sent me like 7 individual texts. I know I do that too. It's really annoying. I do it. I know. I'm one of those people that sends individual texts, individual lines. But, oh my gosh, sending me 7 texts, each being a single sentence, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Calm down, bro. No, they're not complaining about Roblox. It's something else. Biased. Bro, I lost my train of thought. The only one I can live in The Walking Dead, maybe Fallout. I lost my train of thought, guys. Hold up. I was talking about cordyceps. Maybe whoever's editing this can salvage it. I was talking about this, and then that happened, and I completely lost track of everything. Dang it, man. I lost track of everything I was thinking about. There's Roblox. Yeah, there is Guts and Black Powder later. Oh, man. I completely lost track of everything I was saying in my mind. I hate this. Oh, dang it. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I might have to do this again. Also, the voiceover quality isn't great because you're not reading from a script. You might need to re-record. Mango, brother, if it was up to you, I would just not record a video. I'm going to be honest, broski. You have, like, the worst vibes today. I hate to call you out like that. But I don't think you've said a single positive thing in today's live stream. Alright? Alright, man? Oh, yeah. Maybe whoever's editing this can salvage it. Alright. If you can salvage this, I appreciate it. And one of the things about The Last of Us is the fact that there are people left behind. There's QZs, there's factions, there's all these sorts of things and factors that mean people can survive the Last of Us virus for decades after. Halo, Call of Duty, you don't have that. People die. No one makes it out alive, except for people with plot armor, alright? So, when it comes to The Last of Us, I had to create another tier called Death, because it's not... COD and Halo are instant death. Those are viruses that just death. I mean, no surviving. But The Last of Us, I think I would die. I don't think I'd make it. I think I'd give myself a really low chance of surviving. So, Last of Us is death. It's not for sure death. It's almost instant death. Instant death is only reserved for Call of Duty Zombies and Halo. Dude, you are straight up talking over yourself and fumbling around because you're speaking live. It can work, but it's not really up to par with the other videos, which have an amazing voiceover. Fine. You know what? Fine, Mango. Fine. I'll just do this tier list, and you can just poop on everything. Go ahead. What's up, Signal? Fine. Mango ruined the recording, guys. It's all Mango's fault. I'm probably going to have to voice this over. I do. I'm not good at doing this live. It's just not natural. The streamers and content creators who do this live, massive credit to them. I can't do this live. I can't improv. It's just not what I do. Did you do the Red Dead Redemption zombies? There are zombies in Red Dead Redemption? Red Dead. Bro, you guys don't know how much brain rot I have that's what I typed. That is what I typed. That's brain rot right there. Redemption. Undead Nightmare. What is this? It's a game? It's an actual game?
Yeah, I'm hyped to see how this looks. All right, so here, and then is the price a little bit more.
Hold up, what am I watching right now?
Little head season.
I've heard this play.
Noises.
Interesting. I did not know any of that was a thing. Came out with the first Red Redemption. I did not know Red Dead Redemption had zombies. That's crazy. Is it canon or is it like a spin-off? Is Red Dead Redemption... Hold up. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare canon? No, is not considered canon. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so it's not canon. The DLC isn't canon? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Alright. Resident Evil. Next up, Resident Evil. Gonna be honest with you guys. I do not play Resident Evil. It is a very scary franchise, and I am a coward. I've watched people play the game. I zero interest in playing it myself. It's scary, man. It is a scary game. I don't have the stomach to play it. I will gladly watch other people play it. So I'm a bit familiar with the franchise. Obviously, I did the research for the video I made. I think I'm dead. I think it's instant death. I don't think there's a single way I survive. There's just so many horrifying things that will kill you. I mean, I've recently watched a playthrough of The Village. I'm pretty sure it's called Resident Evil 8. 8? Hello, Resident Evil. I think it's 8. I think it's called Village, right? Village? The Village, yeah. I recently watched the playthrough of this one. I mean, there's just crazy things that will kill you in this franchise. I just don't think I make it. I think I'm dead. It's instant death. I don't think there's a single way. Like The Last of Us, I could see myself navigating my way through that. Very low chance. But Resident Evil, no. You're dead. Done. Resident Evil changes too much across the games, but that's what makes it so dangerous, is that it changes nonstop. It's always trying. Like, there's so many new things that'll kill you. Like, oh, hey, Resident Evil 7, this thing was trying to kill you. Resident Evil 3, this thing was trying to kill you. Resident Evil 5, this new thing is trying to kill you. It just changes and evolves so much. There's just death. If you see the Nemesis, you're cooked. Oh, yeah, if you see the Nemesis, just say goodbye. Plants vs. Zombies. All right, next up. Plants vs. Zombies, guys. One of my friends dresses up as Lady Dimitris. That's a word. How do you say that? How to pronounce... Hold up, is this... Oh, dude, I can't spell. Why is it the first one that popped up? Chat, my computer's spying on me? Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu. Q. Well, the game I'm signing you at the end. Dimitrescu. I'm not even gonna say that name again. I think Resident Evil's instant death. All right, on to the next one. Plants vs. Zombie is live. 100%, it's live. I'm surviving. You take Plants vs. Zombies and put them into our world, right? Because chat, the entire premise of the video is these zombies are being put into our world. Sorry. They're being put into our world. I'm not going into their world. I'm not going into Plants vs. Zombies. They're coming into our world. Plants vs. Zombies, at a P traveling maybe 3 feet a second, whatever the heck that is. Hold up. Is 3 feet a second fast? Hold up. Guys, 3 feet per second into miles per hour. That's 2 miles an hour, right? That's how fast those things are going. 2 miles an hour. I could throw a baseball that fast. That's what's killing these zombies. Imagine when a bullet appears. Or either one. There's just no way that they're going to make it. And then also, it's all tied to one zombie, Dr. Zomboss. You kill Dr. Zomboss, everything else falls apart. And I think that if Plants vs. Zombies somehow came into our world, I believe that military forces would be able to just bop. Let's look it up. How fast does a pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombie shoot? Oh, well, that's actually numbers. How fast does a pea shooter shot travel? How about that? Did someone solve for that? Nah. I don't think anyone's done the math. I just said meth. I think I just said meth. I meant math. M-A-T-H. So, yeah. It's just The Walking Dead zombies. Yeah, 100%. These two are interchangeable. I think that The Walking Dead I could survive based on my own abilities. And then this one I think I would survive because common sense would win out. It's the truth. All right, next up is Dead Rising. Dead Rising is very interesting, all right? A lot of people are going to throw Dead Rising in the Walking Dead category. Here's the thing. Dead Rising zombies, yes, a lot of deaths in Dead Rising Zombie are extremely lame and extremely self-inflicted. Hate to say it. It's the truth. Just what happens. But, B-U-T-T. Dead Rising's virus is also spread through wasps. Interesting, little caveat. Dead Rising, you have wasps that if they sting someone, they turn into zombies. Okay, interesting. And in Dead Rising, also very interesting. Dead Rising zombies sometimes aren't even caused by other zombies. If you want to see something... Dead Rising 3, right? This game... Hold up. This game... So, like, it's this, right? You're here... No, wrong side. Open image, new tab. So you see all these zombies, right? You see it's a whole city. I think it takes place in Los Andreas. Like, it's LA, but not LA. It takes place here, right? Interesting thing with this game. The zombies in Dead Rising 3 are created because people put chips in their bodies that'll give them a medicine called Zombrex to prevent them from being zombies. Okay? Kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. Well, at one point in the game, I think it's the military or someone acting in bad faith finds a way to turn off all the chips. So these people all become zombies because someone turned the medicine chips off that were giving them their medicine. Just saying that. Just throwing that out there. Very interesting premise. I still think I'd survive. I still think I'd live. But very, very, very interesting how Dead Rising doesn't just go like, oh, Walking Dead, zombies, world ends. Dead Rising is, hey, zombies, world recovers. Zombies, world recovers. Zombies, world recovers. It's interesting. It's like a I'll put it in maybe. That's a good one. I'll put it in maybe. I think it's a very interesting way to depict the zombie apocalypse. Whereas some franchises are just like, oh, zombies, everyone's dead. Dead Rising's like, no. Zombies, but they solve it. Zombies, but they fix it. Zombies, but they fix it. I like it. I like it. I like their take on it. I've played Dead Rising 1, 2, and 3. I have not played 4. I don't know if I'll ever play 4. I've heard it's a good game. I just haven't gotten it's not on the game list to play. Whoa, hit my mic. But I've heard good things about it. But I gotta go out of my way to play it. The Walking Dead is a funny one if you talk about the show. They are either made of dust or completely invincible when a side character needs that. Exactly. The Walking Dead is extremely plot. The writers have great control over the power of the zombies. Also, Dom, I'll read your message. Let's take 1 minute to think about each zombie apocalypse on how we could survive every game and you've not played any of the games. Are you saying that I've never played them? I mean, I've played, like, out of the list that I've already ranked, I've played all of these. I haven't played Resident Evil. If that's what you're talking about, like, if I've never played them. I've played all these games. Played The Walking Dead, played Dead Rising, played Last of Us, played Call of Duty Zombies, played Halo, played Resident Evil. The Walking Dead is a funny one. Oh yeah, I'm reading. I put it on maybe. I think that's a good one there. Edits. I'll do maybe. Oh wait. 1,230 miles per hour is fast, but that's for the Gatling one. And even then, that probably doesn't even kill it. Like, there's no consistency. All right, what's next? Fallout. Now, here's the interesting thing. Fallout doesn't really have a set virus. It has a couple. The one that I chose, I should have just put Fallout 76. The one that I chose was the Scorched Plague. Scorched Plague is really interesting if you have no idea, like, anything about Fallout or anything about the post-apocalyptic, or how that works in Fallout. It is a virus that is spread from bats. These bats that are in labs are spreading viruses, and then nukes. It's weird, like with nuclear radiation and nuclear, and the nukes that launch. You know, when the world gets nuked in Fallout. If you don't know about that, it's interesting. The bats mutate. The virus changes. The bats go from Here's a picture of a bat, right? You see this cute little bat? Oh, it's a bat, right? Woohoo! Yay, it's a bat, right? They go from that to come on. Bro, fight. To this. These giant things that are in the sky that fly and they shoot like sonic rays or gamma rays. They fly around, they spread disease. And you see that guy that just attacked him? You're going to see it again. Let's see. Obviously there's the bat, but there's a human that's infected. The virus that these bats spread can take over humans. And what happens is not only are the bats dangerous, they're crazy. The virus that the bats spread is all connected. It's a hive mind. So it takes over humans, and humans can still use weapons when they're infected. So scorched, right? So like if I'm infected, right? If I'm infected, give me something. If I'm infected, right? And I'm a dude, I'm like, oh no, I'm infected. Well, I'm now scorched, so I have the hive mind, right? I turn really ugly, I have blisters, I look like I'm on fire, and then I have a gun. I can now use this gun. For some reason, the scorched goes, hey, this virus activate gunpowder. I have no idea. Activate memory gun. And they just like, all right, time to shoot. It's like, it turns into that. Like, they suddenly know how to use a gun. They can use weapons. They use cover. Like, they can hide. Hold up. I actually spent so much time doing this. I finally have something. Hold up. I'll show. I spent so much time doing this. Look, I spent so much time doing this. This is what they look like. This was me getting footage. That's what they look like. And then they can use guns. Look, he's reloading. The zombies can reload guns. They know how to use the ammo. And yeah, they just try to spread the virus. That's like their thing. But here's where things get interesting. Hold that thought. I see you said instant death. Hold that thought. Because within the Fallout universe, they actually develop a vaccine for the virus. With barely any resources. Like, we're talking, they used to have giant machinery and medical tech. They're using like soap and soda cans. I don't even know what to say. It is very interesting how it's like, I think it's death personally. I think I'd probably die. Just as a matter of fact, if you've ever heard, Fallout 76 had a really bad launch because there was no humans, there was only NPCs. Everyone left the region because of the Scorched Plague. So I think death is a good way to put it. And as a matter of fact, when we create a vaccine for for ourselves and other NPCs in the world, that's the only way that they exist. I think death is a great way to put it. I think death is really, really, really smart. Zombies with guns, that's death, but they seem pretty weak to me. Yeah, it's not instant death, because if you just kill them, they're not like, Bravo 6 going dark, pulling on night vision goggles, ARs, and like signaling to each other, like where to go, and it's like, target locked. Like, it's not that. We're not talking about like Navy SEALs or, SEAL Team 6. We're talking about zombies that can use guns, which is dangerous, but that doesn't mean that they're crazy. Like, none of the games or any of the games existed and their infection came to our world. Oh, Dom, I see what you're saying. Like, there was just no context. It was like, oh, that's here. That's kind of what I'm imagining here. When I'm saying this, I'm kind of thinking of that. That's kind of the mindset that I'm taking. Captain Price is a zombie. Be hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Brains 6 going dark. Like that. Project Zomboid. Now, this is an interesting one. Project Zomboid is death. It's death. If you have no idea about Project Zomboid, it might be it's a smaller project, but it is a franchise where zombies, traditional, you get bitten, but it can also be spread via airborne. So, death, death, death. Death, death, death. Like, it can be spread like a traditional flu, cold, but it can also be spread through bites. But there is a immune population who are immune to the airborne version. They're not immune to the bites, but for some reason the airborne variation they're immune to. So I think this is death. Is it instant death? No, because humans could find a way. The immune population could find a way to exist. Sorry, give me 1 second. The cops are here. Sorry guys, I gotta run. Oh, we're good. Now we chillin'. I just had to make sure that wasn't what I thought it was. Yeah, I think it's death. I don't think it's instant death, and I don't think it's a maybe, because I think the airborne variation, very low chance that you're immune to it. So I think it's death. Don't think it's instant death. I would say death because I've seen clips where hordes of zombies burst through windows. Yeah, exactly. And they will chase you. Like, it's death. Trust me. Why would the cops be here? I'm kidding. It's not the cops. All right, next up, Dying Light. Everyone's favorite. Everyone's number one franchise, Dying Light. Dying Light's interesting. I think Dying Light is a very generous franchise. I think that the people that we see alive, like the 7 people we see that are alive in Dying Light, I don't even think they should be alive. I think the Kyle Cranes, the Aidens, maybe the top, like if there's 100% of the people that survived, the 0.1% of them should barely be alive. I think that the volatiles are insane. Demolishers, insane. Toads, insane. Volatile tyrants, those are crazy. There's so much. I just don't see how anyone survives, honestly. Have you seen volatiles? Yeah, they're crazy. You spelled it right. Yeah, I got what you were saying anyways. I think they're crazy. I just don't think there's a way you survive. I'm sorry. I think it's instant death. I think that the people that are alive in the franchise it's generous. I think I'm dead, and I think there's no doubts about it. You didn't win in Zomboid. It's not can you survive, it's how long you can survive. Yeah, but that's with any zombie franchise. Right? It's with any zombie franchise. Yeah, Dying Light is instant death because the sequel killed the franchise. That's a great point. Alright, I think that's it. There's really nothing I can say about Dying Light. It's just death. There's no way around it. DEATH, that's death. Chat, what does... Here, can someone help me out, please? What does DEATH spell? Someone help me out with that? What does that spell? Really quick, just a quick favor. I just don't know what that spells. Haha, death, you're right, exactly. And that's Dying Light. Alright, next up, World War Z. World War Z, it's death. It's instant death. I would like to show you a clip of World War Z. Guys, everyone in the class, calm down. I need to show a clip. Oh, there we go. Nope, not the clip. This is me playing the game. Not the clip I was looking for. Where is the clip? World War Z. Dang, I got footage for this too. Hold on, let me just go into my video. I'm actually going to use my own video here. Hey, I'm live. It's right here. No, was it World War Z? Did I talk about World War Z in this one? Fallout. I did Guts and Black Powder. Project Zomboid. And I did The Walking Dead. No, so it was in the previous one. It was in this one. World War Z. Alright, I want to show you guys this clip. It's a good clip, trust me. It's a great clip. Just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me, guys. I promise. It's a good clip. It's a great clip. It's one of the best clips. Is it here? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. Just watch this. Just watch this. All right, never mind. Look at this. They climb up walls. Also, yes, there is no story to this game. But look at these hordes. You telling me you're going to survive that? You're telling me you're going to make it out of that? And this is from the movie. There's no way you make it out of that. I'm sorry. But who are you in World War Z? A main character or nobody? I'm assuming that I'm just me. Like, if the World War Z zombie virus came to the real world, I'm just me. And I think I'm dead. I think there's no way I survive. I think I'm D-E-A-T-H. No, sorry. D-E-A-D. Dead. Can I use the bathroom picture? No. After class. All right, next up is Guts and Black Powder. Now, this was a fun one for me to talk about because Guts and Black Powder is a franchise that I don't think many people really think about in terms of the overall zombie discussion. I didn't think about it. I hadn't really heard about it until people had commented on my videos about it. I liked the premise. Hey, everyone talks about zombies in the modern day or some other weird context. Let's take it and let's throw it in the early 1800s. It's interesting. I like it. I don't really know how to perceive it as a zombie virus. I think it's death. I think it's death to maybe. Because here's the thing. If you're taking the context of the Guts and Black Powder, it's like two different things. It's a virus, and then it's also like a spirit thing. If I'm remembering this correctly, in Guts and Black Powder, when you get bitten, you get a disease, right? You get a disease. And then when you die, your spirit just like reanimates your body and you turn into a zombie. And you spread the virus. It's like two very weird independent factors. Because the reason why I bring that up is in Guts and Black Powder, you can use like crucifixes, holy water. There are spiritual items and things tied with spirituality that are used against the zombies and to prevent the infection. So it's like two separate things. It's like two separate factors that are working to make one big problem. But independent of each other, they're kind of minor and do nothing. Exactly. So that's kind of what I was thinking about when I think it's death. I think it's death. Is it instant death? I don't know. Because the world kind of exists. The virus is just wreaking havoc on the front lines of the Napoleonic Wars. That's what's happening. That's where what's up, Milo? That's what's also. Did you notice the new badge, new emblem? The Guts and Black Powder virus is just completely wreaking havoc on the front lines, but the cities that aren't caught in the crossfire are kind of just existing peacefully. It's really weird to take that and throw that in the modern world. I think it's death personally. The classes, the way that zombies can mutate, and the way different things that can happen. But it's so weird to take something from the 1800s and then throw that in modern day. I mean, guys, one group of people is shooting with a musket and a cannonball. The other one is dropping, missiles and shooting 50 cal machine guns and shooting from tanks. Like, they're just very different. They're very different types of everything. Just completely different context, everything. It's like, it's weird. I think it's death, but it's kind of like one of those. Minecraft. Interesting one with Minecraft. Minecraft is odd because the Minecraft virus, I would assume it would spread. I know that in Minecraft, Steve just dies and doesn't get infected. So I think I'm just going to assume that we would get infected. I know how villagers get infected. I'm just going to assume that we get infected. But Minecraft zombies aren't really that strong. I know that people say, like, oh, they can put on a metal armor. Guys, who in their house keeps I have not seen the Minecraft movie. Raise your hand if you carry diamond armor chestplate, diamond gold armor chestplate, iron chestplate, iron leggings. Who? Raise your hand, because I don't have mine up, because I don't have it. So I have zero clue help you with that one. Minecraft zombies. What is the zombie gonna do? Like, there's a dead guy, and then the zombies are just gonna like, the zombies are just gonna and like reach for the Kevlar. Kevlar. Rah. Is that what's gonna happen? I don't know. I don't think so. So, zombies, Minecraft zombies. I think that maybe they could cause a lot of chaos at first. Put both your hands down. I know that you both don't have it. Nice try. No, you don't. All three of you, hands down. You don't have it. I don't think Minecraft zombies are really that dangerous. They could cause chaos at first. So I'm assuming maybe I survived that. But here's the other thing. Here's the interesting part. Minecraft zombies spawn in the dark. So if you're taking Minecraft, putting it in the real world, I'm fortunate that I live in an area right now that is very like. Did I just say Brit? I don't mean British. In my mind, I meant to say well lit, but for some reason it came out Brit. Chips and tea. Oh yes, chips and tea, please. Yeah, fish and chips, please. Yeah, no, not that. I meant my hand is on the floor. I can't put it anymore down. Find a way. You don't have diamond armor, right? You don't have it. Yeah, it's not Brit. It's lit. Okay. It's well lit, not lit. Well lit. I think I'll be fine. I have a light here, a light there. You know, I have lights out there. You know, there's a lot of light out there. So I think I'll be fine with Minecraft zombie spawns and all that. If they were to become real, I think society would change. But yeah, I don't think it's death or instant death. I think it's more maybe. You just have to survive the initial wave and the reconfiguration of society to better fight the Minecraft zombies. I don't think it's that bad, though. You mixed bright and well lit. I did. The only bad thing would be having to sleep with the lights on. Ah, that's true. You could wear a sleep mask, like one of those things that cover your faces. Like one of those things where it's like this. And you like have like a mask that goes around your head and it's like, oh, I can't see. You could have one of those if you really had to sleep. That's a good combo. At least they can't open doors. They just break down doors. That's what they do. Unless you're in hard mode. Yeah. Unless you're in hard mode. Of course. That's because, you know, that's really important when you're talking about the Minecraft zombies. Is like, guys, Minecraft zombies, you know, no doors here. With doors, I'm being serious. Doors, no doors. Doors, no doors. Doors, no doors. I'm kidding. They're down here, even with doors. I don't care. I could care less. You could take a zombie from these franchises, any of these franchises, and they'll probably know how to break down a door. You just put enough pressure against it. Imagine zombies spawn on the gap between the mask and your face. Dude, you have the mask on like this, and then a full-size human just like right there on your face, just sitting on you. That's true though, right? Left 4 Dead is a movie, is movie plus you respawn if you die, so it's not really a challenge. Okay, Left 4 Dead taking the virus. I'm not taking respawning. Okay, Mango, if I die, I don't respawn. All right, that's not how this works. Okay, that's just not how it works. Left 4 Dead is instant death. Even if you are a survivor and you are immune to the green flu, you are dead. There's no surviving. Tanks will kill you. Witches will kill you. Smokers will kill you. The ones that jump on your back will kill you. The fat guys that blow up, those will kill you. All right, they're all gonna kill you. You're not surviving. You're not gonna make it. Everyone that raised their hands thinking they would survive, put your hands back down. All right, stop it. You guys are dead. No surviving. I hate to say it. Jockey, thank you. Jockeys will kill you. Chargers, you're dead. Your teammates will probably accidentally shoot you. You'll be shooting in the crossfire. You'll be like, hey, watch out, there's a zombie. Pop, 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 pop. And then boop, like, they'll boop, like, a misclick. It'll be like that moist critical clip. It'll be like this clip. Guys, your teammates will kill you, and it'll be exactly like this clip right here. Hold up.
Funny and special.
Hold up. It'll be like this. When you shoot your teammate, it will be exactly like this. To the T. To the T.
100K GP. We're talking in GP, I'm on it.
Stop fucking shooting me! What the fuck is wrong with you? Chill!
It was a misinput. Calm down! You calm the fuck down! There was a misinput!
It'll be exactly like that clip right there. You'll be on the floor dead, and your teammate will be screaming at you, "It was a misinput!" Nah, you're dead. If your teammate shoot you, you're done. There's no way. Nice try, Bias. Nice try. Don't do that. Also, it's not that. It's members. Members are the really loud sound effect of shattering glass. And donos are the very cute. And then he had this little text-to-speech. Left 4 Dead is just on those. You're not surviving. I hate to say it. You're done. You're dead. I said I could survive Minecraft and that I had armor. You were wrong, and you were wrong. You probably could survive Minecraft. I really do think I think you could put Minecraft in I Live. Like, if I was really a really self-confident person and I was just... I was so full of myself because I am the greatest ever. I mean, there is no one like me. I'm just... Shout, I'm the best. Alright, I'm the best. If I was that kind of guy, I'd throw myself in I Live. But I'm not. I'm a realist. And I think maybe is a better category for that one. Where do they keep that thing? Mango, I don't really know where. I don't really know where they keep it. I just know that they have it. And I saw somewhere out there, like, there was a theory or there was an idea that smokers were, the green flu was mutating the lungs and the cancerous cells in smokers. Because when they die, their lungs also, like, leave a large trail of smoke and the infected stuff. So that's kind of why I kind of brought it up in my video, in my original video where I talk about it. But to be honest, there's not really much confirmed lore or confirmed story behind that. So that was kind of me just messing around and guessing. There's not actually that much. There's not that much real beef, real thoughts behind that. If you guys didn't, I'm gonna actually hold up, give me a second. This one right here. Smoker's probably the worst special zombie. Yeah. He was just asking about, like, what their story is, like, what's up with them. What's up with that guy? That kind of situation. And the witches, yep. In the PvZ world, so you get the plants, or do I have to kill them myself? So the PvZ world, I kind of thought about it, like, the PvZ zombies are going to come into our world. And honestly, I kind of think we clear. I think that with modern military and modern powers, we could instantly just bop, Dr. Zomboss, kill him, everything falls apart. I think it's the truth. I think that you just bop. Especially, Dr. Zomboss, everything changes, and you're fine. You're fine. Really. I really think that would happen. Zombie with a pipe bomb. I'm making a horror game tier list. Zombie with a pipe bomb? Apparently Minty has, like, a zombie world where, like, zombies are just, like, thinking about it, and then they just put together pipe bombs. That's just what happens. What about the zombie classes from the PvZ shooters? Oh, like Garden Warfare. I played Garden Warfare 2. I didn't really think about it. I still think that, like, if you just give a soldier a gun and then you have a, PvZ GW2 zombies. Okay. If you give me this guy, I have a bit more confidence. In that. Hold up, give me a second, guys. I have a lot more confidence in that guy than I do this guy. He sucks. He would win easily. That's my thoughts on that. So even with the whole classes and all that, I still think PvZ gets dookied on. Big time. I don't know PvZ lore, but I like to believe that the zombie virus mutated the plants. I actually have no idea about that. Zero clue about any of that. If you give me a sturdy enough stick, I can beat one down easy. a sturdy enough stick. Like just a, and you just like whack it, like whack a zombie. Like that. All right, go ahead. Give it your best shot. He probably uses an MK18. Is that a gun? I have no idea what that is. I'm not that savvy. I just know Call of Duty guns. This thing. Pew pew. I just know this. I know the Argus. I know this. I know the Argus. This guy. The Argus. I know the KN-44. I know this gun. I know the MP9. I know this gun. It's a good gun. Whatever. You guys get my joke. Yeah, that's all I know. I don't know actual guns. Whack-A-Zombie would be a stick. Whack-A-Zombie would be a sick arcade game in a zombie universe. Like you're in the middle of killing zombies and then you just like hop up to an arcade machine and it's Whack-A-Zombie. I could see that being like an Easter egg in a video game. I could see it. But yeah, that's all I got for franchises. These are all the ones that I've like played. There's a lot of other zombie franchises, but I haven't played them, and I also don't think I know enough about them to give a really in-depth, detailed opinion. So there's a lot to be had there. If I ever do a part 4, there's a couple franchises people have asked me to talk about that I haven't mentioned, like Dead Island. I haven't really covered Dead Island. Can you make movie zombies? Okay, that is a video I've thought about. Movie zombies. Here's the thing. There's a story to that. As I keep spinning in this chair, I'm having fun doing this. The problem with movie zombies is there's so many movies. So I would have to get like a list of the top, I'd say like 8. But here's the thing. Do you sort it by box office? Do you sort it by, I don't know, like box office, fan favorites? What would some consider the classics? What would some consider the greatest, the strongest? Top 15, bro, that's a lot. You gotta remember, this video right here, this video of me, I talked about 4 franchises. It took me 23 minutes, 20 minutes, 21 minutes. I kind of do like to get into the details and get into the nitty gritty. So I would be willing, and here's the thing, guys. Real talk here, real talk. Hold up, real talk. It's really hard for me to make a 60-minute video, and if the video flops, which is fine, it happens. Sometimes I make a video and no one wants to watch it, and that's a-okay. It sucks. That's my hard work, just down the toilet, but that's fine. Yeah, my money, like, right, because I pay for an editor, all of that, like, all that stuff, right down the toilet flushed. That's fine. But it's hard for me to justify putting all that time and effort into a 60-minute video, and then it gets 1,000 views, and it doesn't really justify the time I put in. I'd probably have fun of it, but it wouldn't make for a great result, and my mental would probably be a little pooped on right there. Are The Last of Us things zombies? Yes, they are. The Last of Us has a show too, so I guess that would count. Yep, the show right here. Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal. But that's a TV show. I think I would mix the two. I'd be willing to mix the two. I'm not too opposed to it. Is there a Last of Us season 3? So funny how they're turning this into 4 seasons. Really? Pedro Pascal. Yeah, three seasons was tough for Last of Us. 4 seasons is crazy. Also, you can talk about Movie Zombies live like you did with this stream. I could, but I'd want to make the videos first. Why do they choose Bella Ramsey to play Ellie? Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I'm curious to see how The Last of Us goes. I think season 2. Hold on, let me see. Last of Us season 2. I'm pretty sure after Pedro Pascal's character died. Yeah. I don't know if this is normal or not. I want to be fair. Viewership drops in shows are a very common thing. It happens, right? It happens. But 55% decrease is a little wild. 5.3 million dropped to... Oh, it's not that bad. Hold up. A 30% drop? That's interesting. Interesting. I don't know how to think. I don't know how to think about that. But yeah. It fell, and a lot of people weren't happy about it. Doesn't Bella Ramsey have a little child in season 2 in the game? She is meant to be matured. Yeah, it is, but that's just her character. It's just her character. There's no changing that. When are you ending live? I'm actually going to end right now. I'm kind of just yapping my way through the last 5 minutes here. I am going to go have chicken for lunch. Oh, man, I made myself some grilled chicken. Oh, man, I'm going to just go downstairs. I'm just going to... Just eat. I'm thinking. I'm definitely going to go do that right now. That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to go to the gym. And then I'm busy. And then I'm going to be busy tonight. I'm going to pick up the Drew. If you guys don't know my brother, Drew. He's been on the channel like once or twice. Oh, shoot. Almost fell. Drew. I'm going to pick him up. And yeah. Essentially no change. I know part 2 is 2 years later, but so she's meant to change. But then again, I haven't played or watched either. No, it's just the actress. They just kept her because why not? You know, she's the face of the actor, the face of the character when it comes to the show. And, yeah. She's interesting. She still acts like a kid. She hasn't really matured like the game implies, which is difficult because if The Last of Us was just its own thing, and there was no game, and it was all unique and new and original, then yeah, it would be kind of cool. It wouldn't be as bad. But because you have the game to kind of compare and contrast with, it does look a little dumb. If we're being honest, it's kind of looks a little silly. Though Drew, yeah, I'm picking him up from the airport tonight, so I will be grabbing him. That's why this stream happened now and not later, so I could do this, get a good hour and a half of ranking zombies. I appreciate everyone that joined and everyone that was here. Power hour of that, and then yeah, he was out of town, so did a little power hour of this, and then I got a end stream, and I'm gonna grab him tonight. Where was Drew? He was in Colorado, seeing some family. We got some family in the old Rocky Mountains. He was hanging out with them. So yep. See ya, edits. Thank you for joining the stream. It was fun having you in here. But yeah, I gotta get out of here. I'm hungry. Enjoy your nom noms. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will. I shall. I shall enjoy the great food. I don't know. It's not Italian. I don't have pasta, but I just did the Italian hands. He did get the Switch 2. Yep, he got the Switch 2. I don't have it yet. It's with him in Colorado. That was his birthday. His birthday was not too long ago. I gotta buy him his gift. Dang it. Guys, I'll talk with you later. I gotta get this kid a birthday gift. I'll see y'all later. I should have thought about this earlier.